Crypto took the world by storm. But why did it suddenly become the future of money? In just over a decade, a mysterious invention went from a niche experiment in online forums to a trillion-dollar financial revolution. Governments feared it. Banks tried to ignore it. And yet, ordinary people couldn't stop talking about it. Crypto. But here's the question nobody really asks. Why did it suddenly become the future of money? Why now? And not 20 years ago? Stay with me, because the answer is bigger than Bitcoin. The spark. It all started in 2008. The world was burning from a financial crisis. Banks collapsed. People lost homes, savings, entire futures. Trust in money, in governments, in financial institutions was shattered. And right in that chaos, an anonymous figure calling themselves Satoshi Nakamoto published a 9-page document, the Bitcoin White Paper. It wasn't just a new kind of money. It was an idea. An idea that said, what if money didn't need banks at all? What if trust was built into the system itself? And with that, blockchain technology was born. But at first, almost no one cared. Bitcoin was worth pennies. Critics laughed it off as nerd money. So, what changed? The momentum. Let's zoom out. Every revolution in history, printing press, electricity, the internet, followed the same pattern. First, ignored. Then, ridiculed. Finally, unstoppable. Bitcoin's unstoppable moment began around 2013 to 2017. Two key things happened. First, people realized it actually worked. You could send value instantly, across the globe, without asking permission. A person in Argentina could send money to a friend in Japan, in minutes. No middleman, no bank fees, no government approval. Second, scarcity. Unlike dollars or euros, Bitcoin had a hard cap. Only 21 million coins would ever exist. In a world where governments kept printing money, that scarcity felt revolutionary. And investors took notice. Hedge funds, billionaires, even banks who once mocked Bitcoin started buying. But Bitcoin wasn't the end of the story. It was just the beginning. Beyond Bitcoin, the real explosion came when people realized the same technology behind Bitcoin, blockchain, could do much more than digital gold. Enter Ethereum in 2015. Ethereum asked a bigger question. What if money could be programmable? Not just currency, but contracts, self-executing agreements, apps without companies, markets without Wall Street. This unlocked DeFi, decentralized finance, NFTs, metaverses. Suddenly, crypto wasn't just money, it was an entirely new digital economy. And that's when governments and corporations could no longer pretend it was a fad. The cultural shift. But here's the twist. Crypto's rise wasn't just about technology, it was cultural. People were tired. Tired of banks charging fees for moving their own money. Tired of governments inflating currencies while wages stayed the same. Tired of seeing billionaires get richer while everyone else struggled. Crypto became more than a tool. It became a symbol, a rebellion against gatekeepers, a promise of freedom. For some, it was the dream of financial independence. For others, it was an escape from broken systems, and for the first time in history, money wasn't just controlled by nations, it was controlled by math. Why the future of money? Now, why does this mean crypto is the future of money? Think about what money really is. It's not paper. It's not coins. It's trust. Trust that the number in your bank account is real. Trust that tomorrow, a dollar will still buy something. But when that trust breaks, people look for alternatives. And crypto offers something powerful. Money without borders. Money without inflation. At least not in the same way as fiat. Money that belongs to you, and only you. It's fast. It's global. It's unstoppable. And whether governments love it or hate it, they're starting to realize they can't ignore it. Even central banks are now exploring their own digital currencies because the future of money isn't physical anymore, it's digital. And crypto paved the way. So, why did crypto suddenly become the future of money? Because the world was ready, trust was broken, technology was ripe, and culture demanded change. Bitcoin may have started it, Ethereum may have expanded it, but the movement? That belongs to everyone who ever dreamed of money that was fairer, freer, and truly global. Now the only question is, will you be part of it, or will you watch it pass you by? Because the storm isn't coming, it's already here.